Gobeyond Climb. I'm back. Everyone, Happy New Year's. It's a new beginning and a new start. Today we're going to talk about what's the difference between a street dude and a thug. And the reason why I picked this particular subject is because it's two connections that's joined together. And I think we need to understand the both of them, because we're getting confused with this whole situation. And I just came up with that thought and that theory. Now let me tell you what I think a street dude is, to me. Everyone has their own opinion what a street dude is. But I'm gonna tell you what I think, in my own words, what a street dude is. I like to say before I start, because you're gonna see it on the screen, everything I do mostly, is no one is perfect. Let's get that straight. No one is perfect. Alright? Now, what a street dude to me is someone that knows the street and decided to change their life and to get a career, but they know the streets. Someone as a bouncer, or a construction worker, or a cop, or armed guard. They came from the streets, street background, came up, in the area, and decided to say, well, listen, I'm not going to stay there. I'm going to change my life. Whatever reason they might have, maybe they have a child. And they said they're going to change their life and get a career, but they know the streets. They dealt with it. You've seen it, tattoos, tears, and boy, you know what tears mean. Some people wear tears as a tattoo, but that symbolizes a body. So if you just put down on your face, you need to know what that is. So you see these tattoos and these things they went through, but they decided to say, listen, I want a career and an honest living. But they do know the streets. Now that's what a street dude means to me. Now, a thug is a very difficult topic, what a thug is. Because my opinion what a thug is someone that has a felony on their record. And they realize that the community and society don't accept them. They're not welcome back in the community to survive and make an honest living. So this is all they know what to do. Grind in the street to make that money and that bread, and whoever get in that way, they're gonna keep their hand on the trigger. So they can't accept positivity, because if they accept positivity, then they can't put their hand on the trigger, because they're gonna start to care. And then once they start to care, what happens? You catch them slipping. So they gotta have the mindset, and the mindset to keep that on their mind. I'm gonna die trying to make this money. I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna die trying to make this money. So they gotta keep their hand on the trigger. That's why they can't accept positivity or care about when someone come to them and talk about being positive and changing their life. They can't accept it because they know if they get a part of that in them, they're gonna get caught slipping. And that's what a thug means to me. Gobeyond Climb. We never stop. So now we're gonna go into other opinions, what people think what a street dude and a thug is. There's other opinions. Like I said, if you have a comment or opinion, feel free and join in what we're talking about. And if you feel that you enjoying this, what we're doing here, make a comment. Subscribe. We're going to hear what other people in their opinions on what is a thug and a street dude. Gobeyond Climb. We never stop.
First of all, my name is B.O., a.k.a. Long. The difference between is this. Street thug is the one that grew up into the lifestyle. The thug is the one that got to create the lifestyle. And that's all I'm going to leave you with. Take it either way you want to.
You heard it here. You heard it here. Gobeyond Climb. He gonna break it down. What's the difference between a street dude and a thug?
Yo, what it is, first generation K, right? At our time, it was all for one for all. No snitching, none of that.
Speed, you gotta be louder, real loud. I want everybody to hear you.
So right now, this shit is crazy. It's like gun smoke. You got outlaws out here. People don't know the rules and regulations of how this shit used to be. You know what I mean? So that's when you step to the side, let it go, and you watch, you know? But right now, first generation, that's what made our side, came inside, bring out. Right now, I'm on the corner of Dumont and what, Wyona? My peeps right here, you know?
Yeah.
I lived here all my life, East New York, Brownsville. I grew up in Brownsville before I came to East New York. And right now, it's the end of this session, so the next time you see me, it'll be the beginning.
Will you consider yourself, are you a street dude or you a thug?
Right now, neither or. You know what I mean? I got babies. I'm trying to raise my babies, teach them how to live a productive life. So it's hard to say where I'm at. I seen it all. I know when to get out the way, you know, and that's what you teach your babies right now. But right now, I can't even go into it, but it's deep, man. These streets is deep. They real.
Gobeyond Climb. That rope symbolized the struggle for the ground up, the climb from the ground up. That's what that rope is about. To meet head on adversity, head on, and not allow it to knock you back to the ground, but to keep your hand on that rope, to keep on climbing. Because we get hit with life all the time. We get hit with things that bring us down and make us feel like nothing. And it's difficult to take on and to put that jacket on. It's really tough to put that jacket on because some of us that came from the environment where we had to fight to be somebody, sometimes it's hard for us to keep on being positive. And one of the reasons is this. If you was one of those people that was in the streets and you had a lot of respect and power because of what you used to do, and now you walking around with a suit, you're not getting the same respect. You hear a lot of OGs complain about it all the time. These young dudes don't respect me. You know what I used to do? You hear that all the time. And the reason why you hear this is because they decided to do an honest living. Leave all that behind them. They have kids and they trying to raise their kids right. But they can easily turn the switch back on. But they going beyond and climbing and say, I'm gonna go further. And this is what street dudes and a thug is about. Let's go beyond. Let's deal with adversities. Let's conquer. Let's show the kids that we love them, and we can change for them. Be a positive role model. Gobeyond Climb. I'm out. Oh, I almost forgot, because I'm a community mentor and I'm about the community. You know, I was just walking in a Moore area and they, you know, hand this to me. And it's something that's very powerful. The day of outrage, justice for Central Park 5. Resist, stop, and frisk. And I want y'all all to see. It's 4 p.m. Thursday, January the 17th. They want us all to meet in Central Park. Now this is definitely something about going beyond and climbing. We care about our young kids. Community mentor. I'm out of here.